Territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. JPP cruising in for the sack that time.
Back at the 37.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up.
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
52 yards.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Completes it to Fitzgerald. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, here's Murray. It's complete. It's Fitzgerald. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. To throw again on 2nd down. Murray, he'll air this one out for Kirk. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Incomplete.
A bit of a surprise. They're going for it with 2 ticks remaining. No sign of the field goal unit. A final shot before half for Murray. The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Taken in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the... And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 39 yards there, a big one.
First down.
Brady now on 1st down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. To throw again. Murray. Well, this is caught by Williams.
Complete.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
46-yard line.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. On the toss, Drake going left. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
The 31-yard line.
Running, it's Drake. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Drake, the ball carrier.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. From the 25 on 2nd down. Murray, that's going to be caught by Kirk. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
So after the INT, it's Brady. They'll set up the screen to Vaughn. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady, that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Shotgun now for Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. 4th down. They do go for it. It's Brady. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski.
Brady's pass.
And he will get the first down as he's up to the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 6.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up
on 2nd down. Here's Brady
at the 20-yard line.
Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. The 30, the 20, 10, 5, and he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field.
Chris Godwin.
A big play there on the catch and run. 72 yards. Now McCoy. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up of 3.
Ball carrier. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A gain of 3.
2nd down and goal. Brady. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Intended for Rob Gronkowski. Incomplete. Buda Baker there on the covering.
3 tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. And he he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Cameron Bray there to make the grab. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Bradley Pinion to kick off.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. On the return, Isabella. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession. And to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
He's not going to get me. 54
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench into what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
And now here is another interception. Carlton Davis picks it, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Here's Brady. And this is caught by Evans. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there at 22. First down into the red zone. It's Brady.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. They'll run it with Jones. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Gain of a yard.
To throw is Brady.
3rd down.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
At the 10-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray rolling to his right. Going deep for Hopkins. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, The NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
A gain of 7 that time. Second goal.
Partner, if you and I were playing quarterback in this one, we would be really confident right now throwing it to him, wouldn't we?
Yeah, he's been spectacular. He's just saying, hey, I was all state. I'll make it right. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. So what can Brady do here is he'll lead his guys up to go for 2. Now Brady. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. He's at the 50. 30. Past the 20. 10. Well, that was almost a 4-point swing, the interception. If he had returned it all the way, would have been 2 for them, but just a little bit shy.
And when it's a play like that, you're exactly right with the math. But don't you feel like it would have counted for more if they found their way all the way back to the end zone and gotten the 2? That changes the whole momentum, doesn't it?
And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of...
Murray has it knocked loose, fumble, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A well-executed 22-yard gain. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Tom Brady to his old Patriot pal, Rob Gronkowski. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Now Brady. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. It's complete to Drake.
Murray's pass.
That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Jordan Whitehead there defensively.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the 1st. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
48-yard line.
Murray now on 1st down. Steps away to his left. He'll try and run it. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
39-yard line.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Shift. No. Come back. Check 9. 19.
And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in. A bad false start penalty there. Now 2nd and 6. Murray a give. This is Drake. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
Good.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Murray now on first down. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
He was brought down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
The 29-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Murray has got it to Williams. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. Now Murray. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Max Williams, 28 yards. And the Cardinals get a bit closer. The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2. Murray, one final try. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Cardinals 13.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. Ogunbowale elects to not bring it out.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now, to put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes. Get out of there.
So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay, and it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines tomorrow, and for good reason. They forced 5 turnovers in this game.
And while we were watching this game unfold, I kept thinking about when we did our training camp tour and something that you noticed along the way. Just about every camp we visited, when the defense got together, everyone was doing ball drills. Defensive linemen, linebackers, secondary, because they understood how vital it was to take the football away. And they wanted every opportunity. When the ball was knocked free, they want all those guys to be familiar with touching the ball so they could pick up the fumble or get the interception. And we saw it pay off in this one here.
Yeah, 5 times. They'll remember this one. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.